Hey everyone, Joni D, Little Joan here. Going to use this format to talk about various newspaper articles. This one is something I think Piney should be aware of. It's here in South Jersey. Tom's River ShopRite employee tests positive for the thing. Um, the employee is not working, and those who worked with the person are in self quarantine. Deep cleaning and sanitizing continues. You should be aware of that, especially if you're in the Toms River area and if you shop there. And this is one of the reasons that you got to stay home. I mean, you just have to. Hopefully, if you're going out to one of these places, I have so far avoided going to the supermarket, and I don't know how much longer I could do it. I think I could definitely survive at least another 2 or 3 weeks, but I'm getting a little antsy. I've been thinking about doing it. I don't know if I can get in and out clean, but if I do, I'll tell you exactly what I'm doing. I'm putting on gloves, I'm putting on a mask, I'm putting on a hoodie, I'm covering completely up. And I'm getting my stuff, and I'm getting the hell out. And then I'm bringing it all home. I'll leave it in the trunk. I'll go in, I'll get completely changed, throw everything in the wash. Then I'll get a shower, get on my clothes, come back outside, get the stuff out of the trunk, take it, disinfect everything, put it away, and hope for the best. But even doing all that, you can still, people thought I was nuts, saying this isn't a joke. It's not a joke. Um, People are still going out, and you got to understand the curve is going to die down slowly because people treated it as a joke, didn't take it seriously. I just saw someone walk down my street today. He had a mask on, and I'm like, yeah, finally, someone other than me wearing a mask. Wear a mask. But yeah, I mean, it's a shame. It's a shame this had to happen, but I felt you needed to know. Now, according to my calculations, the a number of cases are still going up. At least in my county, they're still doubling about every 2 days. If we look at the big map, boom. Let's refresh. So worldwide, we got 1,000,000.08. United States, we've got, whoa, it just went up. Just went up as I clicked on it. Let me reload. Yep, 270. Oh, I have a weird thing here. Well, looks like the total confirmed is 270,000. Looking at New Jersey, we're almost at 30,000. Yesterday, I believe we were at 23,000 or just below 25,000. We're over 100,000 in New York. So it's pretty bad, but so far I think things are being handled. I mean, look, New Jersey's in a bad way, but if you look at most of the counties, and there's more than one hospital in most counties, most of them don't even have 1,000 cases, and some of the southern ones, 4 of the southern counties, they don't even have 100. So there's enough, so far, there's enough ventilators and whatnot to go around. And all these confirms, that just means some of these people are self-quarantined, they're not in the hospital. Obviously a significant portion of them are, 20%. So, that's not too bad. Now in New York, obviously, Manhattan is just getting slammed. I mean, we're over 50,000 confirmed in New York City, 57,000. So, I mean, that's a lot of people. It's a lot of people. The health system's being overloaded there. But, fortunately, outside of the first 1, 2, 3, 4 counties, You get to Rockland, it's under 5,000. You get to Orange, it's under 3,000. It's only at 2,300. And then all the other counties in New York are under 1,000. And you've got one, two, three, four. You've got most of the counties. Most of the counties in New York are under 100. Some of them are under 10. So that's good. That's good. So perhaps containment is starting to work. It's not spreading. Remember, it's a 2-week incubation period. We're Friday here. So we're really at the point at which people started to take this seriously. Because I remember 2 weeks ago, this was the end of the week. I had been sent home on Wednesday, laid off, and then, that's when it started to be taken serious. And then really two days later, it was like the numbers started to get grim. So now from this point on, I think we're going to start to see things start to taper off. This would have been the first weekend. Everybody certainly would have taken the time to be home on the weekend. Most people who didn't have super important jobs. I know that the guys where I was working, even though they laid us off on Wednesday, I believe they only finished out the week, which for us was Saturday. So it probably would have been the last day on Saturday. I'm not sure when the governor closed all businesses. It might have been Friday, but they probably would have went in on Saturday to just shut things down, a few people. But by then, certainly they probably laid off the rest of the staff and on Friday and finished up what they could on Saturday and called it a day. So this is where you're going to start to really see, hopefully, the mitigation. Because 2 weeks, it's not a magic number, it's not a definitive number, but 2 weeks is basically when things stop spreading, hopefully, in a major way. That doesn't mean you still can't get it, though. So, and the only places people are going now, in New Jersey anyway, pharmacies, gas station, supermarkets, hospitals. You want to definitely not go to the hospital if you can help it. But if you go anywhere, I mean, you gotta strap it down. You have to gear up. I'm still going by stores, and they're still open, and there's still a ton of people in them. So my advice, and this was CB's advice to me, is go early in the morning. Get up early when the store opens. If you're gonna go, hopefully nobody will be there, and get all your shopping done. And know what you're gonna buy. Make a list, go in there, and just boom, 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 get it. Keep your distance. You're all strapped up. Keep your distance, get everything, and get the hell out as quickly as possible. Be prepared for anything, right? Have your money ready. However you're gonna pay, know exactly what you're gonna buy, and get in and out. And apparently delis are closed, which really saddens me. Because I'm a deli guy, and man, the delis are closed is probably the saddest thing ever. So yeah, skip the deli and know exactly what you're buying. Buy everything in a package, because anything in a package you can wipe down, and hopefully, everything's been contained. And anybody who hopefully things being bought in a package have no viruses in them, and you can wipe down the outside. So, I'm still considering a run to the supermarket. I do have enough food to last me a couple weeks, but I have run out of odds and ends. So, and it's getting kind of inconvenient. I figure it's better to go now than to have an unfortunate timing 2 weeks from now when we may be at the peak. I don't want to go during the peak. Things are starting to get up there. But then I think I also don't want to make myself sick, right? I don't want to be going to the store now, getting myself sick, and then having to go to the hospital or a doctor 2 weeks from now when everything peaks. So maybe I'll just tough it out and order some more stuff online. So, but it's not all bad. Look, as long as you got your health, there's hope. And there's plenty of stuff to do online, so do that. As I said, start getting ready for your garden. Get online. If you can't get the seeds, for some reason Vermont has announced that Walmart can't sell any seeds anymore or something, I heard on Sticks and Hammer. I'm not sure how, I assume that's true. I don't think that's the case in other states, but you can always go online and get seeds. I mean, seeds are pretty plentiful. I don't know why they would shut that down. But now is the time to start doing your little sprouts. So get an egg carton, fill it with topsoil, put the seeds in, water it, don't overwater, but water it, and, get your sprouts going for the next 2 or 3 weeks, I think. Things, I don't know, check me on that. I'm not an expert, but my dad is. He's already planted the lettuce and the peas. They're more hardy. They can survive the cold. But the other stuff is still going to have to wait. But I think May you can start doing it depending on the weather. But now's the time to get those sprouts going because you'll be a little bit ahead of the game, and gives you something to do. Gives you something to do. Keep you sane. So that's it from me on the thing. And little Joan is just fine. We've actually started going out for very short WALK, but not too crazy. Wearing the mask and keeping to myself. You got to be careful. So be careful out there, fellow South Jerseyans and Pineys. We're going to get through this. We're going to get through this.